The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Barcelona against Inter. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The exciting Ivan Perisic. Tall and rangy, but he has a deft touch and enough pace to move clear of attention. And he's always looking to shift the ball onto that left foot too, and he packs real power with it.
Okay, interesting. Great leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Candreva brings the ball forward. Barcelona have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Nagatomo. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing. Neymar. Towering header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Inter didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
So what now? Passes it through. Now it's Candreva. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Piqué very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Sergio Busquets. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more. Barcelona carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Vidal. Neymar. Goes for goal! No, not this time.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. João Mario. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Look forward. What does he try from here? Knocks one in. Massive leap! Good delivery. No joy.
Inter didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
It's come loose. Mattel. And it's Vidal. Neymar. Neymar's cross. It's a loose ball. Belts one. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Perisic. Roberto battles to win it back. Barcelona chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Inter Milan have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Played it again. Looking to shoot. Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Mattel. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Inter Milan have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. Into the last 5 minutes. Barcelona need to hold on for a few more moments. In by Roberto. That really should have hit the net. Sanya. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now the cross. And that's been repelled. And the volley. There is the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period, but I thought they showed great shape and good discipline to see the whole thing through.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Barcelona against Getafe. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Off we go then. Sergio Busquets plays it out to the wing. Jordi Alba goes on an adventurous run. Gets up to head it! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jordi Alba gets into the right position to intercept. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Neymar. Great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Goes long. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Barcelona have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. Luis Suarez tries running with the ball at his feet. And it's Roberto. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Hits one! Great reaction. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Neymar was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Goes long and forward, demanding a quick ball here. Vidal. He's made sure that that won't get through. Brought forward. What does he try from here? It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's still going. Where to next? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Iniesta. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. Floats one over. Throw in. Getafe were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Gets it back. Ball's out on the left now.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the gate.
Iniesta with the foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone for the shot. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. He's gone long. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, good interception. Spoon forward. Done very well to intervene. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he could end up like a lost sheep, Peter, because they're trying to shepherd him everywhere he doesn't want to go.
Up for the header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, you look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Up to meet it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Vidal was not to be moved. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Iniesta. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's gone a long way up and away. And that is that. Barcelona, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. And you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Barcelona against Eibar. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Sidney Sam. Sergio Busquets battles to win it back. Brings it forward. Sidney Sam brings the ball forward. Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the cross. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? The referee has given a corner. He comes flying in! Danger averted for now.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Vidal. Vidal. Luis Suarez. Barcelona boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Crunching tackle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Luis Suarez. Pushes it out wide. And it's Sidney Sam. Sidney Sam, not easily shrugged off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Luis Suarez. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Messi. Messi's cross. Suarez has a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Inui. Ball's out on the left now. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Roberto. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Cuts it out. Neymar. Can he find a finish now? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The captain delivers!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
He's not going to get that. Eibar come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
So still just a goal between them. Messi. Roberto hurtling down that right flank. In by Roberto. Knocks it away. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. chance! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, good interception.
Bebe can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing it...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. A waste.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. No, that's not going to find its target. Chance! Up to meet it! In it goes! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Barcelona get a goal late in the game again. They are such a dangerous side. Vidal with a definite foul there. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Inui gets it back. Shoots!
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And just to add, usually if you're enjoying good success from the flanks, it will be shut down or disrupted in some way, but they deserve great credit for maintaining energy and a liveliness to their play.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I would think Diego Godin is key defensively. His brilliant reading of danger is...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Atletico Madrid are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta, whipped in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ferreira Carrasco. Atletico Madrid have been very strong away from home, still to lose on the road. Defenders on the back foot. He's off on a marauding run. Is it in? Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Atletico Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's Messi. Vidal drives forward with purpose. Vidal's cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Jimenez. Still going. Where to next? Shoots! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Digne. Koke gave his side the first half lead in his last game. Great volley it was as well. Messi battles to win it back. Iniesta. A chance! He'll have a dip! Surely this time! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Oblak did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oh, he's broken through. That is wayward.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
And it's Digne. Ball's out on the left now. Shoots! No, not this time.
Atletico Madrid didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Thrust towards the front line. Gamero, Fernando Torres. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Atletico Madrid come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
It's come loose. Mascherano. Iniesta. Vidal. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. In with a header! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
And it's Gamero. Oh, he's not going to get that. Mascherano. Iniesta. Vidal, hurtling down that right flank, drives it in. He rises and he scores! And surely that settles it. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Fernando Torres has got himself a free kick.
Well, trying to bulldoze his way through a crowded area is unlikely to yield any joy, Peter. He needs to find a little more guile.
Looking to force his way through. Just the keeper to beat! Has a hit! It's a loose ball. Felipe tries to get it forward quickly. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And back out it comes. great football, shot and save.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And it's Carrasco. Atletico Madrid get it back again. Messi. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And, you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we're underway. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A chance! Oh, he's broken through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Luis Suarez trying to get there. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Iniesta hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Big chance! One-on-one! What about it?
Unbelievable.
And already they're looking to run away with it. That is some volley. Great technique.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Ball's out on the left now. Can he put it away? Fair effort, he reacted well.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Roberto did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Jordi Alba going full tilt down the left. Jordi Alba. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Jordi Alba is on a run down the left wing. Jordi Alba. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Crosses it in low. They are rampant. And surely that settles it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Vidal pumps it forwards. Sergio Busquets goes long and forward. Roberto has a hit! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
Unbelievable.
Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Yeah, and he had to adjust his body position to swing at that. It was instinctive and top drawer.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Barcelona totally rampant here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Knocks it towards the front. Kokorin goes steaming forward. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kokorin. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Molo. It's going to be another throw. Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Out again for a throw-in. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. And the finish! To meet it! No, that's just wide.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Gets it back. Kokorin. He's off on a marauding run. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Kokorin.
Kokorin can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Pumps it upfield. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Four added minutes on the board. Dashing forward at pace. Luis Suarez. How about it? And in it goes! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game, he is the man. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona, a class apart, opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, qualification may have been confirmed with a game to spare, but they were determined to end on a high, almost as if they're sending a message to say, we're not backing off on this, we won it.
You